level up. We gotta win, we gotta win. Level up, level up, level up. You want a bad, hey, go get it. Let's level up. Level up, we gotta win, we gotta win. Level up, level up, level up.
What it do, what it do, what it do. It's Ricky Rodriguez with Let's Level Up Podcast. Man, today we have a very special guest on this episode, man. This individual is in the trucking business, actress, model, creator, influencer, entrepreneur, all-around skater, a biker. Man, but most importantly, she's a mom. All right, leveling up in every aspect, in life, man. Everything she doing, she leveling up in life. Not having excuses, man. That's what we all about in Let's Level Up. Let's give it up for Miss V. Lee. What's up? It's an honor to have you here. Thank you for stopping by, man. Let these people know who you are.
Well, you done told them.
Yeah, V. Lee.
I am V. Lee. I'm a truck driver, actress, licensed hairstylist, content creator. So I'm everything. I'm really a Jill of all trades.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, right? Yeah, I was like, man, this woman does so much. So where are you from? Where are you originally from for the people that don't know?
I'm originally from the Carolinas, and I say that with an S.
Yeah.
Because most people be like, okay, you from North Carolina or you from South Carolina? I say both.
South Carolina. And you've always lived besides here, South Carolina?
Yeah, South and North Carolina.
South and North.
I was born in Charlotte. Then my mom moved us away when I was probably around 8. And then I was back and forth, and then I finally moved back to Charlotte after college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And like for the how long have you been here in Atlanta?
This February made 8 years.
8 years? Oh, so you've been here. How you like it?
I got a love-hate relationship because Atlanta got a lot of opportunities, but it's also very, very superficial.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to be somebody.
Yeah, that's how it is. I mean, I know you're from. I know you lived. I had to do some research. I know you lived in King Street, South Carolina,
yes,
right?
King Street.
King Street, South Carolina, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking because I saw in we're gonna touch base on some things that that you haven't said in other platforms. But if you want to get that info, go to the other platforms. V Lee, you're gonna look it up. But yeah. I never heard of that town before.
It's very, very small.
Very small.
I tell you, everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
We probably got 5, 6 lights.
Nah, I saw it's a population of 2,980 people living there as of 2024.
Yeah.
It's very, very small, and it's been declining since 2000. It's been declining
because people are moving away. It's not any opportunities. Your closest opportunity is probably 45 minutes to an hour away.
Wow. Yeah, and you went to school there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and what if you don't mind me asking, not for me, but for the people, for the audience, how young are you? Look, you don't have to tell me the exact. I know it's look. You don't have to give me the exact age. You could be. I'm 25 to 28.
I mean, I'm not afraid of my. I'm not scared to share with y'all my age. I do it on Instagram anyway every year.
Yeah.
On the 24th, I will be 31.
31. Nice. No, you're young. You've accomplished a lot. And what I know you went to college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what did you major in?
Political science.
Yes. And are you doing anything with political science?
I'm not, and I kick myself all the time because I'm that was time wasted, money wasted. I did use it for a little bit, but it's.
But you really think it was time wasted? Because some things, probably that I've done before in my past that I'm not doing now. I feel like it taught me,
Okay, yeah. When you look at it from that aspect, yes, college taught me a lot. I built friendships. There's a lot of learning experience. So yeah, I did learn.
Yeah, and for me, built a lot of patience. With a lot of stuff I've done. I'm assuming that with patience too.
It taught me how to grind. I'll tell you that much because I had 2 jobs and was still going to school. Yeah,
no, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And so tell me about about the trucking industry. I know you've had so many jobs. I don't even want to get into detail about it because you have over 100 jobs, I think. Me too, Me too. I've had over 100 jobs, but
you just gotta find something. I had to find something that really piqued my interest.
Yeah. And was it hard at first?
Yeah. Because when you don't just zone in on one thing and you got your mind just all over the place,
Yeah.
you really be stressed out.
Yeah. And how was it like entering that world? Because I know, it's hard for a female to break grounds in a lot of things you do, especially the things you're doing. It's a lot.
You talking about as far as like breaking grounds in trucking?
Yeah, trucking.
I don't think it was hard for me because I kind of grew up around it. Like,
Yeah.
I got cousins that drive. My brother, diesel mechanic.
Okay.
So it was like, okay, it's nothing new to me. But as far as like me driving, I didn't necessarily think I would be driving.
You did it?
No.
No. So how was it? How was your approach to that though?
COVID has really pushed me into it
Yeah.
because I got laid off from a job. So
Okay.
I just wanted to find something that I felt like it's gonna always be around. And trucking has been around since before, way back. It's never going anywhere. So I mean, they're trying to make the robotic trucks, but
Yeah. It's crazy, right? Crazy.
We'll see
what
how
they
that
do.
work out.
Yeah, and we usually have liquor and stuff. We healthy today. We drinking water and stuff.
No liquor for me.
Even me, I'm gonna cut it back a little bit because I've been going too crazy. I need to level up a little bit more. But why don't you? Because you don't drink liquor or alcohol. How long?
July 4th would be 1 year for me.
1 year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to give it up. Like I wrote it down, put it in the Bible.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're Christian people,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah,
but I had to do what I felt was right for me because it was getting out of hand. I wasn't drinking like every day. I'm clearly a social drinker, but it's like when I was at an occasion, I would just go overboard.
Oh, really?
7, 8 drinks, shots back to back. Like,
Was it like a daily thing or was it
no.
every now and then? You just probably experienced something that you didn't want. And
Yes. So on the 4th of July, some of my friends had a party. I got towed up at the party. Okay. Stupid dumb.
Yeah.
All over the place. I couldn't drive my car home. Somebody had to drive me home. Got out of my car in my driveway. Couldn't walk. Stumbled back. Almost knocked myself out. Like I fell straight back and hit my head. Everything.
Wow.
Couldn't remember the code to get in my house. Was sitting on my front porch for like 30 minutes. Wow. The next day, I had to go to because I just got my restriction off of my license. The very next day, I was supposed to go to trucking school again. So I'm in class like hungover like hell, and that was it for me.
That's it. That was it.
Yeah.
And I feel you. I've had some of those same Puerto Rico trip we took. I think I stopped drinking since Jay over there laughing because golly,
you got messed up.
Boy, I got more than messed up. More than messed up. After that day, I take it calm. I have not been drinking since. And we was over there. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the Puerto Rico trip because it's a part of the bike life. And,
Okay.
we're gonna talk about that. But for right now, I know you're in the trucking business. You have all the jobs. But throughout all that, you're a mother. You still, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
On the plate. How do you handle everything? For all these mothers watching, or people or girls that are pregnant, not knowing what direction to go to. Something that you've, because there's a lot of sacrifices. I know
it is.
You wanted to spend more time with your baby and stuff.
I don't want to start tearing up on the podcast. Lord have mercy.
Go ahead.
It is hard because I have my moments where I'm like, I feel guilty because I'm not with him. I feel like I'm not with him as much as I should be because I'm trying to make the money. So, I mean, I have my baby sister here and then my boyfriend. I just threw that out there.
Yeah, nah, you good.
But they helped me with him, and I'm very appreciative, but I just feel like I kind of want to find that opportunity to where I don't have to be gone as much as I'm gone. Even though I'm not over the road anymore, I'm still local. But people don't realize that when you work in local, it can still feel like you're over the road because you work 12 to 14 hours a day. So I just feel like I want to spend more time with him. And then I just had a tragedy. His dad passed away on Christmas Eve.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's even worse because I'm like, now he only got one parent.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm torn between
trying to
run it up and then, spend these prime years with him.
Yeah, and I feel you, man. It's hard. It's hard. It's I was listening to like your story and everything, and you like everything, and yeah, it's definitely hard for a mother, for a woman out here. You know, sometimes I think they got it harder than dudes, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, and are you currently in the trucking? Are you?
Yeah, I'm still very much employed, but right now I'm on a leave of absence because of after his dad passed away, I never took the time to grieve properly. I went straight back to work. So the work from the stress from work was piling up on top of me grieving. So I just finally broke one day, and I'm like, I just need to take a breather.
Yeah, and is that helping a lot? 'Cause
it is. I'm actually in therapy.
Okay.
Yeah. I was in denial for a long time. We tend to think that, okay, if you go to therapy, oh, that person's crazy, or they Looney Tune. But I mean, I feel like it's helping for me. I'm glad that I finally decided to go because I'm revisiting emotions that I didn't know was like really balled up.
Yeah. No, that's and I was one of those people that would be, you know, it's crazy, you know, for crazy people, this all that, but sometimes we need that.
Yes,
we need that
yes,
therapy.
Definitely.
We need that therapy because we keep everything inside, and
especially I mean, I talk to my mom and my family, but it's different when you have an unbiased opinion.
Yeah.
Or somebody giving you unbiased advice versus if you get advice from your family, they're gonna be on your side majority of the time if they, you know.
They give you what you want to hear.
Right.
Yeah,
and not what you need to hear.
What you need to hear. Yeah, no, I get you. I've, you know, same on my side. That's how I thought for a while, but then, you know, sometimes I try to I would overwork, you know, to try to keep these things out of, you know. I believe that's what you was doing, but it was catching up to you.
Yeah, your body will let you know when it's time to just go ahead and sit down.
Yeah. And man, it's well, I mean, you still doing big things, man. You still doing big things.
Trying to. I mean, in the meantime, I've been focusing on doing stuff I really love to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that's what's up. And a crazy story in the trucking. A crazy story.
Ooh, it's a lot of them.
Say a couple of them. Say a couple of them.
I had this one time right here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I'm driving down 285, and this man decides that, what is that, Cobb Parkway? He's like, oh, I guess he decided he finna miss his exit.
Yeah.
I'm driving. It's a dually truck with a flatbed on the back, and he squeezes in between us at the last minute. When I tell you, I had to like literally swerve and almost flip the truck over.
How many miles per hour?
Well, I was with Swift at the time, so the trucks is governed at 65.
Yeah, 65.
So I was doing the full 65.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that would have been bad.
Yeah, and that taught me never to swerve. It's either you or me.
Yeah.
You want to play stupid games?
Yeah.
All right.
So people really do be driving crazy like trucking? Because me, I follow the rules. Except in Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, I ain't follow the rules.
Man, listen, I think it needs to be mandatory that when you get your regular license, you have to learn something about trucking because people just don't realize that they be playing with their lives.
Yeah.
Like, when we say we can't stop, we really can't stop.
Can't stop.
No.
Man. So besides that one, you have another one?
Yes. I used to go to Nashville, Tennessee every day. So, I pulled over to the side. I was tired, parked on the middle of nowhere, and I didn't even realize that somebody was even there. Next thing I know, this dude is banging on the window. He's like, "Hey, I need you to take me to the store." When that literally scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
After that, I don't do no pulling over. If I gotta use the bathroom, I don't care. I'm gonna hold that thing all the way back from Nashville to Atlanta. I'm not stopping.
Yeah. So you used to travel different states back.
Yeah, when I was with Swift, I had a dedicated route. So I would go to either Nashville every day, or Tennessee every day, or Charlotte every day.
Yeah.
And then I left there and I started team driving with my homegirl.
Yeah.
At Martin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Have a lot of females reached out to you, like, about the trucking?
I'm not gonna say a lot, but a few have.
Yeah.
And people are always asking for advice, and I try to give them, the best that I can. But everybody's experience is different. The main thing they always asking is, what's a good trucking company, or what's the trucking companies to stay away from? Yeah. And that's hard to say because I don't know everybody's situation. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what type of money you're trying to make. I don't know what your family situation is like. So you just got to really do your own research and pick the best situation for you.
Yeah. That's dope. No, you're doing a lot of stuff. You're doing a lot of stuff that a lot of women are scared to do. A lot of stuff. And like in Atlanta, for the influencer, what got you going with the influencer? Was it that, or did you do it before the trucking?
Oh, yeah, I was into it before trucking. My page really took off in 2018. I did a video. I went to a video casting, and one of the guys that was there was Reggie Baby.
Okay.
I don't know if people are still familiar with him,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we did some skits together, and my page just took off from there, and then I started networking with other influencers. And that's pretty much, yeah.
And that's how, do you travel a lot for the influencer?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to a different state or whatever, I'll put up, okay, who's in so-and-so.
Yeah.
But I did that before, and I had flew out to L.A., and the guy, like, ghosted me. I'm like, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Like,
That's crazy.
oh, okay, you trying to ghost me? All right,
Yeah,
cool.
that's
So
crazy.
I don't really,
You don't really do.
yeah, unless it's, like, natural,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're face-to-face, and we just happen to run into each other, yeah.
No, that's crazy. Some folks, man,
Yeah.
they're wasting time. And skating. How did you learn how to skate? Was it in Atlanta? Because we big with skating over here. No.
So I used to skate when I was younger, but not like that.
Yeah.
But my first job was Sonic.
Sonic. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Okay.
everybody was on skates. So I'm like, well, I don't want to be the only one not on skates.
Yeah.
So where my pair at?
Yeah. And you learn how to skate.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and do you
And
still
that was
skate?
yeah.
Yeah. You still skate? Yeah.
But not too. I don't really go to Cascade and nothing like that. You got to be on your shit when you
yeah.
go to Cascade.
Yeah. No, I don't know how to skate. I don't know how to do none of that. I'm telling you, I need to level up. But I was like, man, this girl, she knows how to skate. She knows how to ride a motorcycle. She knows how to ride an 18 or something. I don't know how to do a goddamn. I don't know how to do none of that. I need to level up. Hey, y'all make sure y'all in the comments say level up, Ricky. Come on, man.
Wait, so you don't ride?
I don't. Probably a 4-wheeler before. But I don't. I need to learn.
I guess it might be a country thing. I think everybody in South Carolina, well, at least.
The bike life is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was big till I went to Puerto Rico. We could talk on that. Me and Jay, we went to Puerto Rico. We were invited by a good friend, Sig. Shout out to Sig. He big in the bike life. I'm not sure if you've heard of him.
No, but I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah, but big in the bike life. He was also here. We have a episode as well.
Okay.
But he invited us out there, and when I got out, I thought it was something little. You know, I've seen
Yeah.
videos here and there, but boy, it was something there. I got too excited. That's why I said I overdrank.
They do some. I only visited Puerto Rico one time, and yeah, they don't go to sleep either.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, y'all partying all night. Like it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Go to bed.
I'm telling you. And how long you been in the bike life?
I first learned how to ride in 2014.
2014.
My college boyfriend taught me how to ride,
Okay.
but I've never owned my own bike until recently.
Recently. Okay. And you still ride a lot?
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah.
It's something. It's peaceful.
Yeah, and your
Like-
family members don't get you in trouble? No, they get me in trouble. That's why I ain't never ride. They say, you're going to kill yourself, this, that. That's why I ain't never ride.
You know what's crazy, though? Because my mom, she didn't want me, like, when I first learned to ride in 2014, she's like, oh, yeah, that's dangerous, blah, blah. Oh, she gonna join a social club, and now she just, bike life.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay, nothing wrong with it now, huh?
Yeah. And you ain't in no club?
No.
No social, no club or nothing?
No.
Yeah. Now we going on August. We going to New York. You know you more than welcome to come with us.
I'll definitely come.
It's for like a bike life thing that they invited me a lot to that. I need to learn. I told them I need to buy me one now.
Right.
Need to buy me one now because it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. We'll go over there. And as far as like any crazy stories in the bike life for you, never fail on one.
I knock on wood. I have never failed. Like I've almost dropped the bike though. One of my homeboys got a 1000. I'm used to riding 600, so I'm like, okay, let me ride. And I went to go walk it around, and I felt like I was about to buckle.
Yeah.
But I had enough strength to hold it until he got over there to get the bike. Cause it was about to be a wrap.
Nah, but you be on a big motorcycle. In Puerto Rico, they were like on a dirt bike. So I'm assuming those are lighter.
Okay, just like I rode, I went to Ocho Rio in Jamaica, and one of the dudes let me ride his bike over there. They call them yin yings or something.
Yeah, something like that.
But it looked like a little moped or something. I'm like, what is this? Like, I'm not used to this.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't ride the dirt bikes and none of that?
I've never rode a dirt bike.
You never done?
I ride four-wheelers, though.
Four-wheelers, okay. Yeah, I went to Puerto Rico. Girls, it was 2 girls on a 4-wheeler doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Now, I don't know how to do no tricks.
Yeah, them tricks like that. No, you're going to see.
I'm scared.
It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. And anything like, besides, because I know you, man, you just done so much. You've done, you worked in a hair salon too, you said?
Yeah, I got my cosmetology license when I was 16.
Okay.
I took 2 courses a day in high school, my junior and senior year. So that's really where I learned to grind. Like
you learned, since a young, and you had to.
Because I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of the bunch, and I don't know, it might not be like that for everybody, but I feel like the oldest child is like the third parent, and so that's how I felt. Yeah,
and one thing that I saw in the podcast you were in that really caught my attention was you were out there looking for a job, desperate for a job, and you didn't even care about the pay. You just wanted a job. People don't have that drive nowadays. Like, that really caught my eye because I was put in that situation too. A lot of people are waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
There's sometimes where you have to go get it.
You got to put in the work, yeah.
You have to go get it. How was that section of your life, that time? Like,
I'm gonna just say I was just in all just go mode. Are you talking about when I first moved to Atlanta?
I'm assuming. I think whenever it's like you were looking, you got to a point in your life where you're like you were living rough. You were living a rough life, and you were just like, whatever. Like, I'ma just.
I mean, when you at the bottom, beggars can't be choosers. Nobody's gonna ever come and hand you something, and then. It might be a little pride thing, but my pride is not going to let me rely on government assistance because I feel like sometimes, like people become complacent, and I just never wanted to put myself in that situation to where it'll knock me off my grind. Like, I feel like me being at the bottom, it made me even more hungry. It made me just more ambitious to go out there and get it.
Yeah. Nah, you've even been a correctional officer. Golly. Man, Miss V. I'm telling you, if I keep going and going and going, how was that experience?
That was a dime.
Yeah, that was a time. So security.
I'm thankful that that situation didn't work out, because if I was still working at the jail, I wouldn't be able to do nothing that I'm doing now, because they monitor your social media. Yeah. They tell you how you can wear your hair.
Oh, really? They do it? Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. And so I'm assuming all government jobs tell you what you can and can't post, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sign something in your paperwork when you're first hired. Yeah.
Yeah. And I seen too, you wanted to go as an attorney.
Yeah. Right. And that's why I said I did use the political science part of my political science degree when I first moved here, because I was working in a law firm as a paralegal. That's what made me say I can't be a lawyer, because they be stressed out and they work a lot of hours.
24/7.
They work a lot of hours. You got clients calling you up, cursing you out all times of the night. It's not worth it.
It's not. So you still to this day you're like, nope. No. So.
And that was my dream as a child. Like, I remember growing up saying, I want to be a lawyer.
And then you went into the field and said, and there's a lot of people nowadays too, they get a degree, and then after that, like, let's say COVID era, they get laid off and they don't know what to do, because they feel like whatever they got their degree on, that's what they supposed to be doing. They feel lost. You never felt lost or anything like that?
No, because it was just always something to move on to. Yeah. And that was kind of my downfall too, because like, something don't work out, I'm on to the next. Sometimes moving like that, stuff don't work out because you didn't give it enough time to work out. Yeah. But that's why, like, I feel like having a trade or having multiple trades is a good thing to supplement your degree. Like when my child, when he gets of age, when he gets to high school, I'm going to try to talk him into picking up some type of trade, welding, electricity, something, so that if he does decide to go to college and that don't work out, at least he got something to fall back on.
Yeah, it's important to know a little bit of everything. So this doesn't work, you go back. It's good to take a couple steps back sometimes in life.
Yeah.
You know? It's good to take a couple steps back, and some people, unfortunately, they get lost, start doing drugs, this, that. You know, but you have to be mentally right.
I know a few people from school that they got hooked on stuff.
Yeah, because it's hard. It's hard. Not you gotta be mentally stable.
Yeah.
You gotta work on yourself mentally, everything, physically, everything. You gotta work on yourself. And your transition from you said Charlotte, right, to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Was your son born in Atlanta?
No. Great. That's crazy. I left Charlotte when I was 5 months pregnant. So I moved here. And then I went to my 36-week checkup. I was still having my doctor's appointments in Charlotte. And she told me, you're going to have to have the baby today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were born at the same hospital.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice. I wish my kid was born in my, same thing happened with my son's baby mother. She went to go get checked up. No, she actually took her grandfather to go get checked to Grady. Mm-hmm. She took her grandfather, and she felt sick the same day, and she had to stay.
Yeah,
and preemie too.
Yeah, he was a preemie too. He was only 3 pounds 2 ounces.
Yeah, and so he was born over there. And did you stay over there for a while when he was born?
I think I stayed maybe like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And then I brought him on back.
With him or just you?
Both. I mean, yeah. Both.
Did you have family over here?
No.
So how was that?
It was rough. I had to put him in daycare. I think he started daycare when he was 6 weeks old. Yeah. I was terrified because I didn't know anybody. You know what? I lied. One of my distant cousins, she was living here, and I think her mom had told my mom, hey, reach out to Mary. She knows a daycare or whatever. But I didn't know those people, and I just had to put trust in it, and it was a church daycare. I mean, we assume that those are safe, but you
never know.
Right.
Yeah, you never know. So that, man, like I said, you
take a lot of risk.
Else. Yeah, not even that. It's just you're amazing, at the things you do. You're amazing at the thing. Like, man, all that, like, you just walk off faith, in everything you're doing, and it's got you to where you are now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we not where we want to be still, but you just have to be consistent, be consistent.
I'm glad you said that because sometimes I get in my moods where I'm like, you start thinking back like, okay, this time last year, what was I doing? And you start feeling like you're not doing enough. But then I had to remind myself, I compare myself, or not really compare myself, but look at other people that are the same age, and I'm like, okay, I don't need to be complaining. I could be homeless. I could not have a car. So
sometimes we tend to I wouldn't say, even me, I catch myself complaining sometimes. I'm like, man, when I go back to Mexico, sometimes I see some people don't even have hot water to shower,
Right.
So stuff like that is the simple things, your kid got health, you got health, that we tend to forget just because of all the clout on social media.
Yeah, it'll cause you to second guess.
Yeah, have you ever felt like quitting everything?
Yeah, multiple times. Recently.
Before
I went to counseling, like I was stressed out from work and stuff. I was like, and then I started looking at social media. I'm like, how they got this, blah, 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 blah. Like, life ain't fair. And then I'm like, I'm done with this. And I went ghost, like, for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, it happens. It happens. It happened to me, I have my painting business. I have this. Sometimes I'm like, man, it's not moving. It's not going nowhere. It's not, or you compare yourself to other people that are doing the same thing. You're like, how are they,
But we don't even see their behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's why I have to remind myself. And everything comes at the perfect timing.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, no, that's how
it
is.
You said back to Mexico, so you're from Mexico.
I was born here. Parents from Mexico.
Okay.
I did live in Mexico for a little bit. But yeah, have you ever gone?
Cancun?
That's not Mexico. That's not Mexico. Come on, man. Hey, look, I took Jay to Mexico. We drove. Yeah, look, we have a documentary. We look at Jay, man. I'll tell you, look, we have a documentary. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. It's on the platforms where I took Jay from here to Mexico driving. We drove, so I mean, it's not bad for me. For him, he was sick the whole way. He was sick. Yeah, I don't know. He was sick the whole way, but we drove. We recorded.
That's funny that you said y'all drove there, because you asked me about the craziest thing that happened to me in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
They had me drive from Georgia to Phoenix.
Yeah. And
then pick up a load from Phoenix going down to
that's further.
Nogales.
Yeah, Nogales is further. That's further.
I didn't know that. It was like basically split between between Arizona and Mexico.
Yeah.
So I'm driving, and I keep seeing the thing say border, and I didn't have a passport at the time. Man, I had a whole meltdown on the side of the highway, because like I turned into this residential area because I'm like, I can't keep going. Like, I'm not going to be able to get back. I don't have no passport. I was boo-hoo crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Nah, we went to Eagle Pass, Texas. So it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Jay, and I took Jay to the real Mexico. He got to experience the real, where we paying off the cops, if anything.
Oh, I want to go.
Yeah, see, let's go. It's 6 hours from the border, so it's not bad.
Okay.
And you don't even need a passport. You just take your ID, you take your birth certificate.
So they would have let me back cross?
Yeah. You just seen the Pledge Allegiance to them, and that's it.
Man,
they gonna let you back.
Panicking.
Man, and then people assume there's crazy news be talking about this and that, and all that be fake.
Yeah,
man.
I was scared about that too.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, they gonna try to jump on my truck.
Nah, all that be fake, man. Nah, but it's but Cancun ain't Mexico. No, I'm just playing Cancun. Now, see, the tourist areas, they make it like out here, like if you're in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to a resort in Jamaica, if you go to a resort in, it's all the same. It all looks the same.
Yeah.
You just have Mexicans serving you, and over there, if you go
Right.
to Punta Cana to Dominica, you have Dominicans there. That's the only difference. But other than that, I like to go experience the real stuff. Yeah.
I stayed in La Perla.
La Perla.
in San Juan. On accident.
Yeah. Have you traveled to other countries besides?
No, I'm still I've been to Cancun, Ocho Rio, and then I'm going to the Bahamas. I'm still trying to add.
Yeah. Now we also went to Colombia, to Medellin, me and Jay.
How was that?
It was a blast too. It was a blast. We're trying to go back for the Bikelife too.
Okay,
I'm
trying to go there. They add another stamp.
Yep, there. We're planning a trip to Honduras for this coming month. So just traveling everywhere, documenting everything, letting people know, it's more to just home, because a lot of people get used to just being here, stuck here.
Yeah.
And I tell folks, like, a trip to Orlando costs more than a trip to Colombia.
Right. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, man, it's cool to experience different places, especially, and then you get a different perspective of life when you see kids over there walking without shoes, and in different countries you go to. So that definitely opens your eyes in different ways.
You appreciate your life a lot more when you go to different places. You eat their food and stuff.
Sometimes, I'm not a complainer, to be honest. Jay is a super man. I'm telling you, he complains for everything.
I like to try different stuff, but some stuff I just feel like.
Are you the type when you go to a restaurant, if they are you the type when you go to a restaurant, if they do something, you say, I want it medium well and it's well done, do you tell them, hey, I want my?
It depends. Now, if the server is like very welcoming and friendly, I probably won't bother them. But if you already came to the table with an attitude,
yeah.
I'm gonna say so.
Going down.
And then I might not even eat there. I might tell you,
yeah,
we about to go.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with me. It's just they be on me too. They be like, man, you paying for it, this, that. Like, if they mess up my order, I'm the type to, I'm gonna order something else. I put this one on the side. So I'm just too nice.
Still pay for it?
Yeah, I still pay for it. I'm just too nice
we
sometimes.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm just too nice sometimes. I need to level up on that, man. I need to level up on that. Yeah. Yep. No, but so on the influencing stuff, are you like what is it that you do? Like I know you do mini vlogs for like the bike life, the trucking. You try to do a little bit of everything, or you just stick to one thing? Because I know.
I try to. Well, as far as like Instagram and stuff, I try to merge my acting stuff with my trucking stuff, because before trucking, people knew me for doing skits. So I don't want to just leave them hanging and then just do trucking stuff, and then I don't want to leave the trucking community hanging.
Yeah.
Just focus on acting. So I try to mix it up and do both.
And do you see yourself doing the trucking for a long time, or?
Yes. Eventually, I mean, I want to come from behind the wheel, but my main goal is to own a trucking company. I've been saying that for a while. I feel like I'm kind of like scared a little bit to jump out there, and I got to work on that.
And
I got to level up on that.
Yeah, and that's the thing with us, man. With us entrepreneurs and stuff, we be scared, but I think that's what drives us.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. But if keep procrastinating, like time just gonna keep passing.
Yeah. Nah, but it's all, you got to take it. You know, it's a step by step process.
Yeah.
You know, it's a step by step. Like me, always, I hesitate to do some things, and then you know, I might not have the funds. Sometimes I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go, because it's never gonna be a right moment.
Right.
You know, don't you feel like that sometimes?
I feel like that a lot of times.
Get yourself in some shit. Huh?
I'll take my last, and if it's something that I feel like I truly believe in, yeah, I'm gonna spend my last on it.
Yeah, you done it a couple times?
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times, especially with the hair business. I'm like, okay, it's a couple times I didn't have my booth rent, but I'm like, okay, I need to advertise. I'm gonna spend my last on some hair to do my own hair, so I could be my own walking billboard.
Yeah. No, that's how it is. We risk takers. You know, risk takers. That's why a lot of people can't do what we doing. You know. Ain't do what we doing. And I know the trucking business too. I have a couple friends that, same with them, they own one truck, but they fell back a little bit because, god damn, a tire costs so much.
Whew.
Right?
I think I'm low key blessed because my brother's a diesel mechanic, but he's in South Carolina, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, no, my buddies, they'll be like, they popping a tire every week. I'm like, what's going on?
No, that's adding up.
And then the gas.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm scared to jump out there, because I'm like, you gotta have some money saved up.
Yeah, you gotta have some. Yeah, you gotta have multiple, because really one ain't gonna cut it. You
or a good ass credit card.
Yeah, good credit card to keep going. And have you had anybody like invest in you like that, or it's just been you?
No, I ain't even gonna say that. I had some people tell me that they're willing to invest, but I just feel like sometimes mixing business with like friends, that ain't the smart move.
Yeah, or if they're waiting, or sometimes they do it with a wait on return. Yeah, not knowing that, you know, it's a risk. You don't know if you're gonna get it back.
Right, and I don't want to be in debt with nobody, especially like my friends. Yeah, in that situation,
no, same on this side. Like everything I do, I invest it. You know, and if I lose, I lose.
Yeah.
You know? So
how you feel about having like mixing business with like friendships, relationships?
I don't think it's good. To be honest, I don't think it's good. I've had some buddies reach out to me too, you know, and but I prefer, you know, I'm the type that I prefer, you know, to take it on, and then I just put people in position later on. But I'm not. I just feel like I don't know, like I'm gonna be stuck, or if it don't work, I'm gonna feel bad, you know, something like that. So that's why I'm like, no, I'm gonna just keep doing it myself. You know, it get hard at times, but you know, we asked for this life, right?
I had one situation that taught me don't mix that together. Yeah. Never mind. We ain't gonna talk about it. But yeah, I learned my lesson.
Yeah, you learned your lesson. And you still doing hair?
I don't do other people's hair, but I'll do my own hair.
Okay, so you stopped with the salons, working at salons and everything.
The last time I was actually working in the salon, I think, was 2020.
2020, yeah. And you ain't like it, you ain't go back, none of that.
Well, I think I got burnt out. I think eventually I'll make my way back to doing hair, but in the meantime, clients burnt me out, and I've been doing hair since I was 8 years old.
Yeah, so that's why it burnt you out, because of that, or was it long hours?
Very long hours. Yeah. I'm talking about longer than trucking.
Yeah, longer than trucking, really? Wow.
I could come in the shop at 7 o'clock in the morning and don't leave until 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock. Wow. So I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
And then you got to think about it. You standing on your feet the entire time.
Yeah, and then it's at least if you work in a job, you know, you moving around there, you're in that same area. So that's probably even worse, right?
Yep, and it leads to poor eating habits because you don't have time to eat. And a lot of stuff. And
you never thought about putting your own place, or did you ever put your own?
I had a salon suite in Charlotte. Mm-hmm. And then when I moved out here, I tried the salon suite thing too. But with Atlanta, the market, it's so many hairstylists and the clients. You're lucky if you get a steady clientele because the clients around here, they hop around.
Oh, really?
Who's cheaper? Who's more popular at the moment? So
it'd be like that. Yeah. I don't know that industry, but I know, you know, it's every industry, I believe. You know, I'm in the construction industry, and it's the same thing. Okay. Same thing, you know.
That's what I wish I would have picked up as a trade. At least how to put up some drywall or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're doing all that truck and all that stuff, you know, it'd be easy for you.
That might be the next trade to pick up.
Really?
Drywall, I can make some money.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some designers, you know, like I work with a lot of designers, you know, that go and pay they charge top dollar, you know, to pick out colors for customers' house, pick out the blinds, pick out all do that, and also I've seen a lot of women, you know, drywall, a lot of women in the drywall and the painting too.
Yeah, because they're building, I think 2 houses on the side of me, and I see the women out there, and I'm like, okay, go girl, go
everywhere,
girl.
everywhere. So any future plans for you, like any future plans besides? Because I know you're taking a break right now.
I'm taking a break from trucking. I'm mainly focusing on acting right now. I'm in acting classes. Shooting.
You're an actor now too, or you've been an actress, right? You've been you were a model too, right?
I wouldn't say model, but,
no, but actress.
That's my main focus right now. So hopefully in the near future, I have my trucking company, and I also be on some bigger projects.
Yeah, and with the actress, when did that start?
I took an acting class in college, 2013, 2014, and then I was just on and off doing independent films, skits, stuff like that. You know?
And it's a lot. The filming industry is popping here in Atlanta, so
it is. But you gotta get in with the right people, because with doing independent films, I mean, I got to a point to where I was like, okay, I'm shooting all of this stuff. Like, when is it gonna come out? Like, what are y'all doing? So it's like sometimes I feel like I used to be wasting my time with that too. Yeah. So
you shot you've been in some movies that never came out.
Yes.
Really?
A couple.
And it's lasted a long time. Like for the to do all the scenes. Does it take time to do everything?
Oh yeah, because they constantly do this over, do that. You got to get different angles. People forget lines, so like
Yeah, and did they pay you for all that stuff or no?
Some of them I got paid for. Some of them I did. Yeah, I just had to chuck it up as a loss.
Yeah, to open doors. You know, sometimes you do those things to get.
Yeah, and then it was more experience too.
Yeah, more experience towards that. No, that's cool, man. That you getting back into it, and I hope you get better opportunities this time.
Thank you.
You know, and for all the women watching, man, you know, she's gone through all these things. You know, she worked everywhere, and you know, moved from Charlotte over here, not knowing, you know, what her future may hold, you know, and that's what I love. I love that, and I love that you like everything you're doing. You know, even if you feel stuck right now, whatever it is, like really you inspire. You inspire. You inspire.
Wait a minute now.
You inspire a lot of people, you know, and especially a lot of women, you know, going through similar things.
Thank you.
But everything you do is for your son. You know, everything you do is for your son, and one day he gonna see. You know, he gonna know.
That's what be in the back of my head. Do it for him.
And does he play any sports or anything?
He wants to get into. He likes basketball and football. But I done got him on the dirt bike, so that's
that's nice.
He down in South Carolina riding that dirt bike.
Oh yeah. And is he staying here with you right now or no?
He stays with me, but he's in South Carolina for the summer.
Oh, for the summer. Okay. And you miss him, huh?
I do.
Yeah. How old is he?
8.
8. My son just turned 8 yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, my son just turned 8.
And he turned 8 on the 1st, so we got 2 Geminis.
Yeah. And he play baseball. He loves it. I've had him in there since he was 4 years old.
Okay.
He loves it. And same thing, I've sacrificed his first years, to I wasn't with him a lot.
Yeah.
But then, but I did it with a plan to what it is now.
Yeah.
With a plan to be with him more now. So now that I can move freely, I get more time with him.
Right. And then I feel like with the younger years, they're not gonna remember. So
yeah,
at least you got that part out of the way.
Yeah. And did you have both your parents active with you when you were younger?
My stepdad was when we moved to South Carolina and my mom remarried. He's been in my life since I was 9.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's still in my life. So
okay.
I did have my mom and my stepdad in the household.
Okay, in the household. Did you play any sports?
No.
No?
Why? I was a cheerleader.
Oh, you were a cheerleader? Yeah. I wouldn't expect that from doing all the trucking, bike stuff. I would have thought you played football. So,
No, I don't know why I never got into sports. I don't know. And really? my baby sister, she played every sport.
Oh, really?
I'm like, you don't take a break.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's dope, man. Everything you're doing, and you just like I tell a lot of folks, it's good to take a couple steps back sometimes, kind of reflect where you going, what you've done wrong. I'm assuming you in that process right now.
Yeah, that's exactly where I am.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And we usually have something here where we tell all the folks, on our platform, say something motivational but I want you to say it to the women, something motivational comes out of your heart, that'll inspire them, because there's some females stuck.
Yeah.
Some females stuck at this moment. They don't know where to go. And especially nowadays with all these crazy relationships. I don't know because it ain't like it used to. First, before we go into that, what you think about the relationship things nowadays? You think social media has something to do with it?
It has a lot to do with it because people are comparing their situations to other relationships that they see, not realizing that that's superficial. Like, those people are normal people, and outside of social media, they have regular lives too. You don't know if she getting her behind kicked behind doors, but all you see is her man taking her, flying her out, buying her gifts. Like, that doesn't make up for like what could be possibly going on behind closed doors.
Yeah, and even other females, that look this way, like personal life, and then that way on social media. Right? Filters. Yeah, they be so all that, you think that has a lot to do?
Man, when you think about it, it's really internal because that means your self-esteem is not where it needs to be.
Yeah.
And even me, I'm just being honest, like when I first got into the social media world, and people are very critical. They will tell you how they feel all in the comments. So I had to teach myself to stop reading comments because it had me second guessing myself, like, okay, maybe I need to put a filter on this. Maybe I need to crop my feet out. And like, you will really start questioning, okay, am I pretty enough? So like, yeah.
Yeah, so that affected you? Like, the comments affected you a lot?
It did at first.
Nah, it did at first. Nah, me, I would say I think the first episode, something like that. I was like, man, you ain't gangster, man. You ain't gangster, man. What's your problem? They get out of character, man. I'm like, now I don't even look. I don't even be looking sometimes.
It's like you have to look if you want to keep the engagement, and you gotta interact with people. But I've just learned to you're miserable. You're talking trash on the internet.
Yeah,
clearly.
Nah, that's how it is, man. Like I said, I'm glad you're doing big things, whether you see it or not. You're doing big things. We see it from out here.
Thank you.
So keep doing that. Keep leveling up. Keep inspiring all the women. Please let these women know something inspiring, something that'll motivate them. But look at that camera because I want you to speak directly to them.
Well, I'm gonna speak from my experience on what I'm going through now. I'm gonna tell any woman to focus on yourself right now, your purpose in life. Find out what makes you happy and just do those things because you only got one life to live, and it's no need to spend time on something that you don't like doing, something that's making you miserable. Whether that's a relationship, a job, let it go. The less stress on you, the more you'll be able to use yourself and walk in your purpose.
That's dope. Y'all heard that, lady. Let's give it up for V. Lee. Hey, appreciate you coming out, man. It was an honor. Hey, for everybody you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. If you don't like it, it's all good. Tell me what I need to level up on, all right? Appreciate you coming out. It was an honor, for real.
Thank you.
All right?
Same.
You amazing. Keep doing your thing. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop at all. Because remember, you got to go. You know who you're doing it for, so keep doing your thing, all right?
Yep.
All right, let's level up, baby. Let's go.